Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my beautiful Taurus, and it's for June 2018. So it's for you, my gorgeous Taurus, and it's for June 2018. An interesting number you're going to have. It is number 4. Number 4 is a really good number because it is not only trying to let you know that this month is going to be very important when it comes to your own personal activities, when it comes to your own personal achievement, and especially when it comes to what you have been focusing on so far. Number 4 is going to try to let you know not only that you were on the right track, not only that you were on the right journey, not only that you were doing the right things in your life and the right ideas, and especially at a time where you were completely uncertain. There was a lot going on in your life, Taurus. There was a lot of changes that you were going through. Emotionally, you were going through a lot, and there were a lot of big changes that you've made, but especially certain changes have been made when it comes to your professional life, when it comes to your career, when it comes to what you do and what you want to do next. There were things that you weren't too sure about, and number 4 is trying to let you know. It's going to kind of refresh you, and it's going to bring this burst of really positive energy this month, which is going to also make you realize a really interesting thing about what you want to do later on. This is when it comes really interesting. This is when it becomes really interesting, because after this month, after this point, by the time June finishes, you are going to end up with a really great idea, or you're going to end up with something really brand new. And just if you think like about a few weeks earlier about it, or maybe like about a few months earlier, like few months ago, if you think about it few months ago, it wouldn't like kind of make sense. But now this energy of June, this is exactly what it's going to bring. Now we are getting into the second half of the year, and this year is very, very spiritual because it's a lot to do with which seeds you want to plant. And this is going to be so important, because be really careful what you focus on. Be really careful what you pay your attention to. Be really careful where you like kind of direct your energy towards, because this month, Taurus, you will be very powerful when it comes to your mind, when it comes to creating things with your mind, when it comes to manifesting things with your mind, when it comes to you directing your mind towards something. It becomes just so amazing. Usually, normally, everybody does that. We direct our energy towards something and we just work our way up, you see. But the thing is, and we all have this amazing power for manifestation, but when it comes to you, and when it comes to the number 4 in numerology, and when it comes to the actual month of June, which is a very spiritually a highly charged month on you, this is going to have an amazing effect, because, as I said, pay attention to what you're thinking about. Make sure that throughout the month you think positive, positive, positive. It is going to be karmically charged month as well. Use it the best. Make the most of it. When the month is karmically charged, it's very important, it's very powerful, but it means what karmically charged means also, apart from the fact that you will be able to direct your energy towards something, just think positive, do everything positive, because karmically charged means that whatever you're thinking about, it's going to get back to you. It's going to come back to you, of course. But people sometimes don't realize that if you see somebody and you comment on their look, and maybe their look is not nice to you or something like that, they don't look nice, you think, let's say, and you comment on their look, and it's not a nice comment, which is not a nice thing to do. It's not nice to say horrible comments on someone's look, for example. You just don't do that. But people think that if people think like that, this is the way you train your mind. This is the way you're thinking, because it's not only you don't say it, you don't offend somebody like that, for example, if you think, but it's important to realize what lots of people don't realize, that this is the power of thought. Even if you're thinking negative about that particular person, this power of thought, it's gonna get back to you. It's gonna get back to you. So this is how it all makes sense, and you have to make sure that you have a perfect balance. And this is why I'm trying to let you know, just think positive throughout June. And what you need to do, you need to be like a little bird, fly, 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 little bird, fly, fly, fly as far as you can, and don't think negative, think positive, and focus on things, because this month is also going to bring you a massive, huge, beautiful insight, and that insight that you're going to have, it's so much going to be beneficial for your financial situation. It's going to be really beneficial for your career and things like that. So try to think positive throughout the month, and try to focus on really productive things. Try to focus on work, try to focus on your career, try to focus on your money, try to focus on like your love life and things like that, on your emotions. Whatever you do, just think positive, because you will be really able to create a lot lot in your mind when it comes to this month. You will be able to start so much. You will be able to start so much manifestation. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be brilliant. Number 4 is also bringing you a great accomplishment, a great realization, which is just going to bring so much optimism, and it's just going to give you lots of power, you see. And also there was a certain decisions, as I already said earlier, that you've made before, that these decisions are just going to come back and bounce at you, and you're going to realize that you were absolutely doing the right things. Okay, now when it comes to the actual health, again, this is when it comes to the actual health, there is a lot, there are going to be the certain changes in your life, and there are going to be the certain decisions in your life that are maybe going to drain your energies a little bit. So when it comes, and when I say energies, I don't mean like a physical energy or anything like that. I'm talking about the spirituality, you see. I'm talking about the emotional balance. So your emotional balance is just, these are the type of the energies that I'm talking about. So your emotional balance is going to be a little bit affected by this, but this is normal, this is natural. You will be facing certain stages in your life, you will be facing certain areas in your life that will require a certain energy to be gone away from you, for example. So this is completely normal. On another hand, so it's just like a little bit of emotional confusion, which means that you will be changing, which is going to have an effect on you, like you will be changing your temperament. How can I say? You will be kind of like, first you will be up, then you will be down, then you will be happy, then you will be focusing again, then you will be professional, then you will be like ecstatic again, you know, like me, like basically. No, but it's just like you will be like all over the place, but it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying, oh, you're going to be all around the place, but there's a lot going to be going on, which is going to require from you to keep on changing your energy. And that change of energy that is going to be required from you throughout June, it's going to be good, it's going to be very productive, but it is going to leave you like a little bit emotionally confused. I highly suggest to get something like a selenite candle. You look at this beautiful selenite candle, and it's really good, especially when we are going through like all sorts of like a confusion, emotional confusion. And this is one of the best things that you can actually get for emotional balance. It would be selenite. It's actually not a candle solely, it's a candle holder. And then obviously you put little tea light in, or you don't even have to, but as long as you have it around you, it's rather significant when it comes to your emotional balance indeed. You can buy the selenite candle, of course, on my website, and you already probably know that. The link is in the description below, and this is something I would highly suggest in situations like this. But overall, when it comes to the actual energy levels and how much you're going to achieve, it's going to be fine, because you will achieve so much this month. It's unbelievable, but it's actually really good, Tauruses, okay, because you've been focusing a lot, you've been working hard, you've been waiting for your break. Your break is coming. That's why you are just at the door, really, for crossing over on the other side, the other dimension, which is going to be much more interesting and much more successful and much more motivating for you indeed. Okay, going to the first day of June. The first day of June is actually going to be the 3rd of June. The 3rd of June is going to be a really good day for you, because there is something very reasonable in your mind is going to happen. When I say reasonable in your mind, it means it's just something that you've been waiting for. This has got the energy of something that was there from before, like some kind of justice is coming your way, something that will be decided by other people, and that is obviously very important for you, and this is going to be really good. This is a lot to do with you, a lot to do with the family, a lot to do with some kind of case, some kind of justice. However, you will feel really good because you will have your justice on this day. And this is going to be really good for you, because you will realize also you will automatically get a really important advice. Your lucky number on this day is going to be number 8. Okay. What else I was going to say, that this is going to lead towards the certain realization that you're about a materialistic gain. So there is some kind of realization that your financial situation is actually going to start improving because of this. this, you see, and it's kind of going to be connected, and that's going to be on the 3rd of June. The second important date that I have for you, my gorgeous Tauruses, is going to be on the 11th of June. Now, the 11th of June is going to bring a new energy, new fresh energy, which is just going to bring you this whole new feeling of a new initiation. You will want to be the part of the new initiation. You will want to be the part of new feeling. You will want to be the part of new energy. This is going to be really important and really powerful indeed, because you're going to end up with a very interesting option here. Very interesting option, but it's just going to make you realize that there are going to be certain difficulties that you're going to have in order to go for this option. So it is going to be a bit of like a yin-yang situation here, okay? But however, this is going to be the step in the right direction, because there is going to be a break. This is also going to be connected to the actual break, or having a break after a certain struggle. Okay, so the third important day is going to be on the 27th of June. Now, the 27th of June is just going to be really powerful and really important day, because there is this is going to be very significant when it comes to your friends. This is going to be significant when it comes to your family. This is also going to be significant when it comes to like your partners, those of you that are in relationship, this is also going to be really good day, really powerful day, really nice day. I can see those of you that are in relationship, you will cherish this day, because something really wonderful is going to happen, and you will realize that you're both kind of you know, really liking each other, and you're going to realize, you're going to have a really important realization about your relationship. And also, most importantly, this is going to be the time when you're going to cherish each other even more, and even more importantly is the fact that your relationship is going to grow on a whole new level at this moment in time. Maybe some of you will get married, maybe some of you will get engaged, maybe some of you that are already married and engaged, you know, you're going to have a moment when things are just going to start making sense if it was difficult before. However, I can see actually the complete harmony of the opposites, and it's such a fantastic day. And especially if you like drifted away from your partner, especially if you didn't have a great time and things like that late, if you didn't understand each other but you wanted to work on this relationship, because sometimes relationship comes to an end. But in situations like this is just going to be really good, and indeed it's going to be very positive, because as I said, there is a harmony of the opposite here. And also 27th of June, there is another thing that I wanted to say to you. The 27th of June oh god, 27th of June, it's also going to be really important, because it's going to bring you a whole new inspiration here. And this is not to do love, this is not to do with love or like relationships or anything like this. It's just something completely different. The whole new inspiration is going to come through. You're going to feel very happy on this day. You're going to feel very ecstatic on this day, and the energy is just going to be absolutely perfect. And this inspiration that you're going to have, it's going to bring you bright prospects, and these prospects that you're going to have are going to be very much connected to something that you wanted to do from a while back, from a long time ago. This is just going to kind of be like you go back into your past, and you're just going to take something from the past, and then you're going to come back. You see, before a few months ago this wouldn't make sense, but now with this beautiful mix of energies which we're going to have in June, this is just going to be absolutely mind-blowing. I'm so happy for you, because I know that there is going to be lots of pleasure and happiness that you're going to finally find yourself to be able to enjoy. Okay, so now going to the first part of June 2018. Now, going to the first part of June, the way June is going to start for you, it's almost going to be your time of awakening, almost going to be, you're going to open your eyes, almost it's going to be like you're going to start feeling so much happier, you're going to start feeling so much lighter. It is the time of the year that this is your awakening, this is your power, this is when you're at your peak. And it's not only that, but it's just like the actual happiness that you will feel is just going to be absolutely incredible. There is a big wish, again, big wish. something that you were focusing on, it's coming through, and very much so. This big wish that it's coming through, this big thought that it's coming through, it's connected to the money and to the finances and to the actual financial situation. But it's also on another hand connected to the fact that you want to help someone, you wanted to help someone, and you will help someone when it comes to financial situation. It doesn't have to be the fact that you help them with the money or financially, but maybe they need help in some other way, you see. However, I can see connection here. You will help someone, okay? And also first part of June, it's going to bring a really powerful connection with your home. You will want to work on certain things. Now, there are lots of signs that are going to through this, and this is not this is nothing unusual for this time of the year, because we are, as I said, we are now going crossing to the second part of 2018. So now we will be like doing lots of cleansing. We will be working with lots of new energies. We'll be keep on trying new things, and to you this is going to have an impact on the first part of June, because you like your home, you worked in a home, you were doing lots of changes in your home, Tauruses. You were focusing on your home, changes for a while now. So now this is just going to be like kind of continuation of that, but it's just going to be with like your own homecoming. Now this is the second stage of this year that it's coming. Now you're going to start kind of feeling everything with that happiness, with that power, with that relaxation. You will be able to relax kind of and enjoy yourself. This is going to be your completely homecoming. And also I can see you doing lots of energy cleansing. You will be cleansing the air with like a sage, dry sage again perhaps, and things like that. Very important. Bring new plants in again, bring new things, you know, very important for Feng Shui. Change things around a little bit. I can see you doing this quite a lot, but I can see you being, you know, really enjoying yourself, because this is all going to be the time of the nurturing, completion, and your own instincts are going to be very, very powerful, and your focus is going to be very, very sharpened up. Things are going to start making sense that didn't make sense before. Very good time for work as well, because there is a positive news for those of you that are working. There is a positive news from somebody who's very authoritative. So it's a manager or someone, or if you're self-employed, it's going to be like some very important client is going to come through, for example. And if you're like retired, then again, somebody who's like some kind of authority figure is just going to have a really brilliant impact on you, really brilliant realization that you are going to have through this person. Indeed, very important future planning it's going to have. You're going to realize something. You need to start thinking about a certain part of your future, and this is where you're going to realize that you were just waiting for the right time, but it's going to come with a little bit of sadness. So, and I'm not, you know, like, oh no, sadness, but you know, it's the way it is. It's a yin yang, really. So something will have to go, something will need to be changed, and you will realize in order to move on with your life, in order to be happy, in order to get exactly where you want to get when it comes to your professional life, big part of your life is going to need to be changed a little bit, that you're not going to be too happy about. But then again, this is going to be the big, huge, massive stepping stone in order to get where you want to get in life. Indeed, the second part of you see what I was going to say, it's like it's brilliant. Green aventuring again. Green aventuring is just something that I highly recommend, especially when we need to make really big decisions, and especially when it comes up, when that decision is connected to our career, our finances, and especially when it's connected to the big part of our life, you see, to help with the balance and things like that, especially with all these things that I've mentioned so far. You see, green aventuring is absolutely brilliant because it has got a calming effect on us. This comes with the sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link is in the description below. I highly recommend this. The second part of June, it's going to bring like a really strong power, which is going to stem from the first part of June, which is what I just said. That feeling of, oh no, I have to change something, is going to give even more power, even more boost, and then that is going to become your own stamina, even more powerful. On another hand, you will feel a really fantastic synchronicity, and this is going to bring a wish about other things. You know, this is going to awaken you towards other things in life, towards new things in life, and especially when it comes to work. Second part of June, for those of you that are working, is going to bring some kind of apprenticeship, or it's going to bring something additional to what you're already doing. Okay, so what you're already doing is not going to change too much, but you are going to end up with more responsibilities, which is going to make sense to you, because it's going to be like a new apprenticeship, which is going to feel good, be good, and most certainly it's going to be a step in the right direction for you. There is going to be the challenge that is going to be connected to you, and it's going to be a little bit like, oh God, a little bit scary, because it's going to be not scary, but it's going to be like connected to the certain area of your life that you haven't been kind of connected to so far, and you're not 100% sure what to do. So that's what it's going to be like. You're going to end up with a couple of choices that are going to make you feel like, oh God, it's going to test you a little bit, and it's just going to be like a little tiny bit of a burden for you for like about few days. But then again, you're going to realize by the time we get to the last part of June that your intuition is really powerful, your intuition is really strong, and your intuition is going to give you very good realization. And this realization that you're going to have is just going to come out of the blue. It's just going to come in the form of an omen. You may see an animal, or you may see, you know, most likely animal, or most likely some kind of sign. Maybe you will see like a beautiful flower, but however it is, it's going to be really unusual, it's going to be really significant, and it's going to happen at the end of June, and it's going to happen exactly at around the time when you're thinking about something really important, when you're thinking about what I just said, when you're thinking about this particular burden. Then out of the blue, as I said, your intuition is going to be really strong, really powerful. Then out of the blue, you're going to have this turning point, which is going to happen like in the form of like some kind of omen, and that omen is going to make you realize really, really powerful in such an important way that you are actually having much more than you needed to move on. You are ready more than you were ever ready in order to move on. Not only that, but you have just so much more to actually move on. Don't be scared, just go for it, okay? And also, this is going to be the biggest success, and it's brilliant. It's going to be the step in the right direction. So my beautiful Taurus's financial situation in general is just going to start looking up so great. You're going to feel really, really good. This is going to be your own personal success, and it's going to be amazing. And let me tell you just one more thing, that at the end of June to you is a brand new beginning that you're going to feel so powerful about, so happy about, so excited about. And it's just like, let me just tell you again, because the energies are just going to be absolutely perfect. Just few months ago, you would be like, no, I'm not going for it, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing it. But because you're gonna go through so much, your intuition come through, your third psychic eye comes through, your spirit guides come through, your omen come through, and by the time we get to the end of the month, it's gonna bring a brand new beginning, which is gonna be amazing, with an element of something brand new that you feel excited about now, but a few months ago it wouldn't make sense. However, it's gonna be good. Okay, and let me just tell you, for those of you that are in relationship, for those Tauruses that are in relationship, you see, I said already, this is going to be a brilliant time, especially the 27th of June is going to be very significant. But also before the 27th of June, there is going to be your partner, husband, wife is going to be part of some kind of competition, part of some kind of waiting process. They will be waiting for something like some kind of competition, or something that is related to finances, that is connected to the finances, and that is connected to their lifestyle as well. And this is very important, and this is something that you were both focusing, both waiting, and this is something that, you know, you were like two birds waiting to fly away as soon as you hear the news about this particular thing. And it's going to be absolutely brilliant, and your partner is basically going to have a really good news when it comes to that particular competition that your partner was part of, yeah. So and this is going to be really, really good, because this, on another hand, is going to help you both to relax. This is a step in the new direction, but it's also above all going to bring you closer together. You will be able to chill out and relax, and also the whole new determination when it comes to the professional life, when it comes to the finances, and most certainly determination towards the things that are actually, you know, that are really important in life, indeed. What else I was going to say is that, and there is also going to be a certain journey that you're going to plan, or a certain journey that you will go away, a little holiday away, a little break away, or something like that. Okay, on another hand, for those of you that are single and ready to mingle, it is just little tiny mini warning again, that it's like, you know, you will be social this month, you will be going out a lot, you will be meeting lots of people, you will be meeting with the friends you haven't seen in a while, especially one friend in particular is going to come through that you haven't seen in a while. But let me just tell you that there is someone wrong that is going to come through, someone that is not going to be really good, and if you are single Taurus and you are looking to find somebody, the love of your life, it is not going to happen this month, because there is a little warning. You will be having fun with people, you will be flirting with people, and I'm keep on saying, I've seen this with quite a few signs. Perhaps this is exactly what we need sometimes, you know, for our own self-esteem or for our own confidence. It all depends on our personal journey. But when it comes to you meeting you single ones meeting someone new, there is a warning, and I will tell you this: there is somebody going to try to come through. Somebody who is gonna look very interesting, very assertive, but maybe they will be a little bit too assertive, and you will be able to feel something about them, something negative. And this person is not really good. This person is somebody who likes to have a control, too much of a control, and I will just avoid that person. So basically, my point here is, you can go out, you can have fun, you can flirt, you can do whatever you want to do with people, but when it comes to something really serious, it's not going to happen. But it's just warning that there is somebody who is going to try to control you in that way that is going to manifest this month. Okay, it's just a little warning. Okay, but you can go out and have fun and things like that. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching my videos, my beautiful Tauruses. I love you to bits. I'm sending you brightest blessings, love and light. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Don't forget to share me on social networks, and also don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.